So you want to learn how to evaluate a limit and state the value of each quantity. So when we look at this graph over here, what we notice is that there's a limit approaching from the left and a limit approaching the right, and then two holes and a dot here. These are going to be very important. To solve A, it's asking when x approaches 1. When x approaches 1, that's asking if both limits from both sides can approach 1. And if we look at where 1 is, if we correspond it to where our y is, it's equal to 2, so our answer is 2. In this specific equation, it's asking if x approaches 3 from the left, because there's a negative symbol. So we evaluate again. Where's our 3? Over here. And it's asking from the left for this specific limit. This one. It's not asking for this one. It's only asking for this one. So the answer would be 1, because in this specific limit, it approaches it here. In this one, it's asking the same thing, but from the right side instead, because it's a positive symbol. So it's only considering this part of the limit. And as you see, it approaches 4 over here. Right, and this, ignore this dotted point. It will be useful for later, but ignore it. So 4. Now, in this question, it's asking as x approaches 3, but there is no positive or negative symbol. So what does that mean? Well, that means it's considering both limits. And if you look, there's no actual line between the two limits connecting it. So the answer does not exist. If you ever see holes like this, and there's no continuous line, then the limit just doesn't exist, and your answer does not exist only if there's no negative or positive symbol. Okay? But in E, f of 3, in this example, the answer would not be does not exist. The reason why is because it just wants to evaluate it at this point. Okay, and obviously this wouldn't work because there are holes, so you can't solve it. But there is a dot here, and this dot represents 3 on this side. So the answer would be 3.